about some interesting news, and I think you like it a lot. Our first item is about the biggest egg in the world. Whoa!
Hello, I'm Han. Our first news article is a very special one. We will go to see our reporter Joyce.
Hello, I'm Joyce. We are here in the auction house. Chris is in London to take a look at a very special egg. Can you tell us a bit more about this egg?
Yes, I can. The 24th of April, the biggest egg in the world, is getting auctioned. They expect an income of about 35,000 euros. The egg was found in the 17th century and belongs to the extinct elephant bird, and he lived in Madagascar. With a diameter of about 21 centimeters, this egg is bigger than a dinosaur egg and 120 times bigger than a normal chicken egg. When the bird went extinct isn't exactly known, but according to Christie's, it was the biggest bird who ever lived. He could become 3.5 meters tall.
Okay, thank you for the interview.
You're welcome.
As our next subject, we have something special. A new invention has been done, namely biofuel from atmospheric CO2. Discovery could make it possible to convert CO2 out of the atmosphere into biofuel. Professor Adams, one of the researchers from the University of Georgia, who invented the scientific breakthrough, will tell us more about it.
Hey, Mr. Adams. So tell me, how are you planning on doing this?
Well, we have created an organism that does the same to carbon dioxide. The plants namely convert it into something useful. As we all know, plants use sunlight to convert water and carbon dioxide into sugar, and this sugar can be used to make fuels like ethanol.
Well, it sounds great.
Yes, it does in theory, but it has been proved to be difficult in practice. That's why the scientists developed a new method that gets rid of the plants as a medium and that recovers the carbon dioxide straight from the atmosphere. With CO2 we can then make biofuels and other chemical substances.
And what kind of organism are you using then?
The microorganism is called Pyrococcus spiriosus, lives in very hot ocean water and nearby geothermal sources.
But you said you created an organism?
Well, the scientists adjusted the DNA material so it can eat carbon dioxide at low temperatures.
Okay, and when do you think people can start using this method?
It is still going to take a while until this can be commercially used. A lot of research is necessary and the process needs to be refined in the future.
Well, thank you for the interview.
You're welcome. Bye, kids!
And now we're going back to the studio.
Our next item is about the Flemish movie The Broken Circle Breakdown. It has won the Scenario Prize.
The Flemish movie The Broken Circle Breakdown has won the Scenario Prize, which means they are chosen as a Flemish movie with the best scenario of 2013. The film is about 5 friends who play together in a bluegrass band. When Didier meets Elise, she joins the band as a singer. After a while, they have a daughter, Maybelle, and when she dies, it is extremely hard to carry on for them without her. The music they make lightens the pain. The producer of the movie, Felix van Groeningen, is very happy with the prize.
In Great Britain, a very heavy child is born named George. The child is about twice as big as a normal baby, and when he was born he had a weight of 7 kilos. Now we will switch to a reporter on site.
Hey Ryan, how is George?
Everything goes really well. He's a really healthy child, as you can see. But it didn't all go that smooth during the delivery. His shoulders were too big, so he got stuck and couldn't breathe for 20 minutes. But we went to a special hospital where they were really helpful.
Okay, and Jay, isn't it hard to find clothes and diapers for him?
Yes, sometimes it is, but for the clothes I search in the section for older kids, and the diapers, it's fairly easy to get them.
Okay.
There's a hype in London called pickpocketing. Yes indeed, the opposite of pickpocketing. So you give the things back to other people. In 2009 there was already a pickpocketing marketing action. 20 former pickpocketers were activated to spread £100,000 across the pockets of the London citizens. But the London police had to stop the action.
Hello Stacy, how did it start?
First, I was just curious to see the reaction. I even filmed it and spread the movies on YouTube. I saw I received a lot of comments, so I started a group of pickpocketers.
Don't you think it's a bad habit to do?
No, certainly not. We give something to people, like money. Who doesn't want to receive something like that? We think it's a sort of charity work.
Okay, thank you for your time.
No problem.
Hello kids, the weather report with Flowmation. I'm sure you all want to know how the weather will be on March 28th. Well, unfortunately, the temperature will be around the freezing point in the morning. Boo! But eventually the temperature will probably at its peak rise to about 6.5 degrees Celsius.
Yay!
It probably won't rain, so it's up to you to decide whether you want to play outside or not. But be sure to wear a warm coat and perhaps some gloves. And have a nice day.
Darling, I'm home!
Yes!
I bought some donuts! I know you would like it. And, we have to celebrate something. I got a promotion!
Great!
It is. And you know what? We should go out for dinner tonight to celebrate.
Definitely.
You sound weird. Where are you anyway?
Just here.
What are you doing there?
Just taking a poo-poo.
You didn't even congratulate me. Just come here and give me a kiss at least. Alright, I'm getting angry right now. Do not ignore me. You don't treat a woman like that. Honey, talk to me. I'm getting worried. Okay, I'm coming in right now.
I'm sorry, darling. So stronger than me.
Lay's
truly
sensational flavors.
The center of Brussels is packed with emergency services because yesterday an old bank building collapsed. Fortunately, nobody's injured, but it was a real shock for neighbors. Our reporter will tell us more about it.
In the center of Brussels, a former bank building collapsed in the Broekstraat. The building was under construction. However, at the moment of the collapse, nobody was working in the building, so nobody is injured. It is a 7-floor building and it is partially collapsed. Because everything was already secured in function of the demolition, no one was wounded, says Jean-Pierre Meijs, member of the Fire Corps of Brussels. The gas company will preventively examine the place to see if no pipelines are harmed. The Fire Corps is present and the situation is under control.
Hey! Miffy and her friends set out on a treasure hunt through the zoo. Father and Mother Bunny gave them 5 riddles to a treasure hunt song about a color, a shape, a movement, a number and a sound. While discovering animals that answer to the riddles, Miffy and her friends learn how to work together, find creative ways to collaborate and to reward each other for a job well done. And in the end, they are rewarded with a big surprise.
Here I am, I'm Miffy. I proudly present my very first movie ever, Miffy the Movie.
Based on the stories of Dick Bruna.
Yes, look, we're here.
Wow!
We're going to the zoo. Do you want to come with us?
You're going on a hunt.
A hunt!
Oh, that is the surprise. You're going on a treasure hunt.
Aye, aye. Let's get started.
We're going on a treasure hunt, treasure hunt, treasure hunt. We're going on a treasure hunt. Oh, what fun!
A movie for the whole family, even the very youngest. With the lights low, but not too much. And the sound nice and easy too.
We're looking for an animal, and it is yellow.
I'm looking for ice cream.
Oh, Grunty.
Full of fun and catchy songs.
Can you see what I see?
Miffy and her friends on a delightful treasure hunt through the zoo. With the voices of Sandra Agababian, Tootie Druyan, Sophie London, Julia Lipman, Kelton Washington, and Kenny Raskin. Miffy the Movie. Coming soon to a cinema near you.
Sports with Flo Mason. Philippe Gilbert is not going to take part in the Tour of Flanders. The world champion wants to focus on his races in the Ardennes and is going to prepare for the Tour of Basque Country. With my current condition, I can't perform well in the Tour because of a cold. I want to give my everything in the race in the Ardennes. That's why I'm adjusting my program. I need a race with steep slopes, says Gilbert. Bye bye kids!
In Madagascar there is a big plague of locusts. Millions of locusts have landed. Everywhere you look you see them. A person at the spot will tell us something more.
Hello everyone, I'm Flo Mason and this is Tiffany Brackman.
Hello.
She will tell us something about the plague. Where were they found?
In the beginning, the locusts were found in the south of the country. But once they have eaten everything at that spot, they go further on the search for food. And that's how they go through the whole country.
Where do these little animals come from?
Well, they were always present, but if the weather conditions are very well, a few years in a row, they appear in big swarms. Of course, we can't just let it happen. The UN Food and Agriculture Organization, or shortly the FAO, tries to help. FAO said that Madagascar needs more than $41 million to deal with the locust plague. If nothing's done, whole Madagascar will be plagued by the locust plague.
Okay, I'm coming in right now.
I'm sorry darling, what's wrong with me?
The center of Brussels is packed with emergency services because yesterday an old bank building collapsed.
Sensations.
Sensations.
Truly sensational flavors.
Maintain sensations.
Hello, I'm Joyce. We are here in the auction house. Chris. Hey, Mr. Adams. So tell me, how will I laugh?
There's your